Hello everyone, welcome to your Tuesday Tarot reading for all signs for Tuesday, August 27th, 2019. I am Natalie, spelled N-A-T-A-L-E-E, and I am psychic. And today I read for you, okay? If this reading is resonating with you, everything you need to read and know about resonance is in the description box below. If it is resonating with you, if one thing I say or the whole reading resonates, it's you know, I say something, you look at it or you ingest it and oh, it resonates, you keep it. If I give it to you and it doesn't resonate, just go ahead and pass it on to the next person. Especially for these daily readings, it's for all signs. So parts of the reading could resonate, the whole reading could resonate. It depends on the strength of our connection and, you know, everyone that's going to be watching this video now and in the future, okay? So on the days that they are resonating with you, those are energy work days. That's us doing real energy work just by you ingesting this video, just by you watching this tarot reading and my psychic abilities, acting out on this and coming back to you and channeling your energy back to you. That's energy work, because when I'm channeling you back to you, you ingest it through the reading and it changes your vibration. You can start this video feeling one way and then you end the video feeling completely different way, okay? That's a change in your vibration right there, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I want to... They want me to start talking about it, about being psychic. Usually things like this kind of come up in pairs, so I'll get, you know, I'll get a couple of people that are dealing with some similar things, so the channelings are a little interesting as far as when I have, you know, personal readings and there's different things going on with different people, but some of the similar themes kind of come up. It's like that, and what's been coming up is that people are really interested in hearing me talk about being psychic. And you know, my querents, you know, I'm the oracle and you're the querent, they're asking me, they're like, it's part of the feedback where they give me feedback saying, oh my god, you're spot on, it's accurate, you know, you picked up on things that are just so, you know, and then they ask me about, or you're asking me about being psychic and to hear me talk more about it. So I think I'm going to incorporate it, of course. I think I'm going to incorporate it a little bit more into my intros and sort of stating this because, you know, guys, I'm a screenwriter, okay? I'm a filmmaker. It's only a matter of time before I'm in LA. It's only a matter of time before I produce and direct one of my scripts, you know, whether it's a short, whether it's a feature-length film, you know, it's only a matter of time before it starts rolling on its own life takes over. And so coming out as psychic, it feels like coming out. It feels absolutely like it feels pretty freaky. It feels pretty freaky. And one of my favorite things is I like to connect with other psychics, and I like that doing this is me connecting with other psychics that I get to meet and talk to, because what psychics are, speaking of which, psychic spying. I love psychic spying. I really, really do. We have standing. All of my querents, I just want you to know I'm also extremely responsible in terms of my channeling and using my abilities. I'll never channel without permission, and all of my querents, you know, with love relationships, we ask about this other person involved, and the reason why that's ethical, and I'll tell people, you know, I won't do celebrities, I won't do anyone that doesn't give me their permission, and the only way we do that with couples and with relationships is because that energy that you're connecting to with someone else, this third person that isn't giving their consent for me to go into their energy field, they're affecting my querent in a negative capacity, more likely. And so because my querent is under psychic duress or psychic stress, we have standing. I actually have ethical standing to go in and help my querent come out of it, or figure a way out and psychically tune into this situation. Thereby I access the other person's energy fields ethically. Okay. So that needs to be said. That needs to be said. You know, because people do get tweaked out that I can go by pictures only. Yes. Okay, we are ready to get started. So we have the Temperance card, the first card straight out the gate. There's major healing taking place. This is a longer term influence. This is beyond just a daily. So the Temperance card is sort of this angel of relief. It's an angel of balance. This is granting us peace and balance on its way to us. You know, steadily and consistently approaching. You know, every day is going to bring you closer to, every day they're showing me that, like with you, like if, oh, what a great, perfect example. I never have something like this to show, but for an example, like every day you do the little, you know, a little bit into this jar, a little bit into that. You just go back and forth now I want to drink. Every single day. It's lemonade with emergency pink lemonade or raspberry flavored. It's like vitamins and stuff, okay? So every day you're doing this. You're balancing this liquid back and forth a little bit more. Every day it gets a little bit more, you know, even, a little bit more. And then one of these days it's going to actually be completely even. I'm sorry if that's distracting. It's like 5 o'clock that I'm recording this. It'll keep going. We'll see the whole progression of the sun setting. So try not to let it distract from the important messages being said. Okay, guys? So yes, every day you're achieving a little bit more balance. You're achieving a little bit more peace and contentment and confidence in this peace, that it will last. You know, you just have to stick with it. Maybe some days you feel a little bit less balanced. Some days you feel a little bit, you know what, today was a bad day. Today I got rejected. Today I got, you know, I really got some bad energy interacting with these people. Today, you know, I didn't really get this, or, you know, whatever it is. But, you know, when the sun rises, it gives us a brand new day of life. And when that sun sets, it takes an entire day of life from us. Never get that day back, okay? So that can work in your favor for the bad days. So the bad days, when the sun sets, it takes that bad day with it and it's gone forever, okay? The best we can do is do what we can to ensure as many great days as possible, including the people we choose to be around, the people we, you know, surround ourselves with, upholding those boundaries, and the things we do with our energy and attention, what we focus on, how we prioritize what's important to us. That's the best way we can assure that we've got good days, that by the time that sun sets, we can say, oh, that was a great day. It had a couple sad moments, you know. They're showing me crying. They're showing me crybaby. How she cries into the little vial. This is going to come in real handy, I can tell. And then she drinks her tears. I was thirsty. She drinks her tears. If you need to release, actually for some of you, okay, for some of you, you need to hear this message about crying. If you are uncomfortable with crying, or if you don't feel like you can cry, like you're sort of just like locked up, I need you to know that crying is so good for you. It's so healthy. I don't care if it's alone, if you do it in the privacy of your car, I'm a big, like, the car for me is like my sanctuary, my real, just, you know. And let me explain this, because when I see this, when they're showing me the balancing, that's actually part of how you're going to balance your peace, is to cry it out, is to purge out the excess emotion, to purge out this is you, and or the person that you're connecting to, okay? The crying, what it is your molecular structure, your vibrational frequency is all being created by your thoughts and emotions, okay? You're controlling your vibration. You control who you are on the molecular level based on what you're eating, what you're drinking, what you're thinking, and what you're feeling, okay? So crying, those tears, those little droplets of salty little you, that's a substance that your body is like creating from the inside out. And it's actually it's a little container. Those are little containers of that emotion, of that distress, of that vibration, so that once you cry it out, you have to do that. You have to purge it out. That's how you expel it. That's how you actually get it out of your system. And I don't care how many cries it takes. I don't care if you need to cry once a week, once a month, once a year, 2 times a day for 6 months straight. I call 2018 my year of tears. I cried every single day of 2018 for one reason or another. It was horrible. 2018 was absolutely a slaughterhouse moment for me. That whole year was just, okay, but look at where I am now, okay? It's just, crying is good. That's all you need to know. Crying is good, and it's going to help you rebalance yourself, because you have to purge that out. It needs an outlet to get out. That's why if you are an artist, you have a way, you have, a mechanism to get that out. Not everyone's an artist. Not everyone cares about art. Not everyone cares about like making movies or, painting, drawing. It's like, and that's okay. That's totally okay. I'm getting a lot of very scientific people as querents who are asking about, really interesting things. So whether or not you are an artist or a nuclear physicist, crying is good for you. And I highly encourage it, and I highly condone it and support it as your psychic spy, strategist, tarot reader on YouTube. Okay, guys? So that's the biggest energy for this right here. A huge part of healing, very cathartic, very, very wonderful for catharsis, okay? I wish there were like a concealer that would just do this for underneath my eyes, because, dark circles, I'm just kind of tired of it. It's like a genetic thing. Oh, okay. But I kind of like this. It's like my superhero mask, right? Okay, so the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is the psychic spying. It is also the test of integrity. So when you corral information, when you actually gather the intelligence that the Page of Swords gathers, and you're that, you don't have to be super, tapping the phone lines and reading people's emails and getting into, but it's just surveillance. It's just, this could even be self-surveillance. It could be having a position outside of yourself, that you're self-aware now, that you're watching yourself kind of like from the outside, like objectively. And that's kind of what it feels like. I feel like this is really about you, like you, singly you. I feel like you're coming to this knowledge of self-possession and creating your own reality. And I feel like someone here that I'm connecting with in this reading right now is going to run with this, or is going to, like you've been doing it for a while. You're either coming into this, you're like a new initiate, or you're an energetic person, like an energy worker or a healer, or a shaman, an inherited psychic, a gifted person, and you are leveling up to another level of divine manifestation. Here's the thing about psychics. I do have to put out that video about how to choose a psychic, because sorry about that, guys. Here we are, we're back. Okay, let me just zero in on this right here. On the Page of Swords, this is that self-awareness, and the psychic ability is basically you having a high level of self-awareness. You will not be able to develop the psychic abilities until you really have yourself under supreme control. Otherwise, your psychic abilities will manifest in all of these really, it'll just, oh God, do I have stories? Okay, it's until you can learn to really corral yourself, really understand yourself, understand your own emotions, understand how you work, how you think, your own, some of your own blind spots and everything. You won't be able to achieve, number one, the psychic abilities that you may have been born with, and then number two, this type of peace that we're talking about with this Temperance card. So what this feels like for me is you and or the person you're connecting to. It would be great if it's both of you. I'm crossing my fingers it's both of you, but definitely you. It's a self-surveillance. It's a self-empowerment. It's a self-healing, like you're healing yourself. Okay, now this glob of cards. So we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. Why did I say the Queen of Pentacles? That's not a psychic slip. That's just my mouth, like trying to form words. And then we have the Seven of Swords And we have the 9 of Pentacles. Now here we go. The 9 of Pentacles is actually the Queen of Pentacles before she gets married. It's a single woman. It doesn't have to be a female, doesn't have to be a woman, but it's a single person. It's an individual. It's an independent person. Masculine, feminine, doesn't even matter. The characteristics of who this is independent, strong, secure. I have my shit together. I have my strategy. I have my knowledge. This is also, this falconry, she takes up falconry. She wears, individualistic type clothes. That's the bird of pure thought. She has pure thoughts. She has a control of her thoughts, okay? She has her pentacles. She has her little property in the background. She has the greenery. She has a little snail right here. She's just really got it all together. This is that prime to be partnered energy that I kind of pick up on when I get this card. With the Queen of Pentacles, they could be, this does sort of feel like a transmutation process. Someone, you transforming from that wonderful aura of, oh my God, hold on. You are committed to someone. Your heart is committed to someone in the 5D. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Divine. This is a divine counterpart thing. I can feel it already. I can feel this energy. Here we go again. Okay. This is someone, both of you. There's a transmutation process taking place in one or both of you. All of the tarot, what I love about the tarot is that there are so many metaphorical, all of the information is so pictorial and all of these pictograms, okay? So I don't want to get too granular into that, but basically this is a process of transmutation, and it has to do with from singlehood to committedhood, okay? So I'm connecting with someone, someone you're connecting to, something like that, where you are transmuting energetically from this type of independence, this singlehood, into a committed partnership. And they are saying partnership. By the holidays. You will be with this person by the holidays, they're saying. I don't feel like you're together yet. Okay, let's do these other two cards. Okay, so that's this part of the 4-card glob. And now we've got the 7 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. This is pretty cool because here we are with the Queen of Swords. She is actually able to cut through the deception of the 7 of Swords energy. This is part of the transmutation. This is part of the balance. This is part of that wonderful, looking at those cups and trying to just, it's just like really, what, okay, no, oh no, okay. It's that wonderful alchemization, this wonderful magician's and boom, poof, bam, gah. Okay, I'm all like onomatopoeia. It's just the deletion of this deception. Ooh. Delete the deception. Okay, so she's able to cut right through the BS. And this is actually both of you. All of this energy, don't take it to heart, masculine, feminine, this sign, that sign, old and young. Energy's energy, okay? So this energy is coming across as both of you. Both of you are feeling different in yourself, like in your higher self, in your energy field. You're feeling, even if you're married, you're coming around to a different type of married feeling. It could be a recommitment. It could be, even if you're committed, it could be something that you and this other, wonderful marriage partner, it's like you're committing to a higher spiritual ascension, or another, not even another cause, but it's like both of you kind of taking this beautiful journey together, which I think is incredibly wonderful and romantic. That's very, very, very sweet. Okay, so both of you are kind of, it's almost like when someone meets someone that they actually can see themselves being with, as far as, you know, like long-term, serious, that kind of thing. And they start to imagine themselves, oh, you know what? I can see myself waking up with them in the morning every single day. I can see myself on long car trips, long car journeys with them, riding shotgun, passing me a bag of grapes as I drive, you know, just something really sweet. It's very much that in the 5D, and this is why it feels very 5D to me, like right now. You're able to put yourself there energetically, and once your energy is there, as above, so below. Okay? So this is for both of you. So you are doing this. Now, if you're watching, you could actually be a little bit more over here. I feel like this is the thing. This is going to be the focus for both of you coming in before and as you're coming into union. And I feel like the focus is going to be a little bit heavier on one or the other. I mean, just for the sake of exampleship, let's just say that this is the divine masculine and this is the divine feminine. In that case, the divine masculine will be the one in the 5D, in the imagination, coming around to the idea of, number one, for themselves, coming from like maybe bachelorhood, you know, this is like bachelorettehood for this card, but coming in from bachelorhood to committedhood. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is noble. She has a noble heart. She's loyal. She's powerful. She would never abuse her power. She would never cut someone down. She would never embarrass anyone. She would never disrespect her counterpart. She would, you know, she's all about the long term. Actually, both of these queens are about the long term. Both of these queens are my far-looking queens. They take actions and they do things in the best interest for the long term, for the long run, and that's what they're really about. They're about making decisions that's in the best interest forever. Okay. So that's that example. Like, oh, I'm single. Now I can actually see myself with someone. Okay. This energy here, and they came out all together. So that's why it's a little bit of both for both of you. This energy over here, let's just say it's for the divine feminine. She's in the energy, and it's like she doesn't really matter, but this is the energy of having no more rose-colored glasses, no more idealization, no more projections. And that's part of this healing as well. Self-analyzation, looking at yourself and healing all of your blind spots, healing everything in you that was attracting, you know, toxic energies, that was attracted to low vibrational beings, and you know, for some instances crying about it and just getting it all out and having a place to put those tears. And now what you get out of that is a very well sharpened, well honed sword of truth, sword of perception, where now no one will be able to put one over on you. No one will ever be able to deceive you like you had been deceived before. And it's about healing what created that blind spot in the first place. And that's why we open so strong with this Temperance card. And that's why I spend so long on the Temperance card and about the crying, because the crying is a really important part in that. It's a really important step. It really is. No shade to anyone who never cries, who doesn't care about crying, who doesn't need to cry. Absolutely no shade at all. There is no judgment on the Watch Natalie channel, okay? Absolutely no judgment whatsoever. Okay, you're you. I'm just picking up on someone who was told don't cry. Don't cry about that. I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want to linger on that. But it's part of the downloads that I'm getting about that Temperance card and about the crying, and like why to go on and on about the crying and telling you that it's okay to cry. If you're a masculine, absolutely. I am connecting with definitely at least one of you masculines watching me right now who were told growing up or made to feel small and demasculated for crying, for the simplest, most healthiest, obviously human thing in the world, not to cry. Like how could you tell someone, especially like a child, not to cry? I'm like, what's fucking wrong with you, you know? That did sound judgmental. I take it back. I'm sorry. Okay. So But no, it's kind of like a biting joke that I made, okay? I'm really protective of children. I don't know if you can intuit that about me. But I'm absolutely connecting with people, masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. People who were really in those early developing years were expected to act like little adults and were expected to actually push emotions down and expected to kind of like perform. There's something about, or the image, like keeping the image of no strife, like just putting on like saving face, you know, and just putting on the brave face. And, you know, I'm getting a lot of like someone like really controlling their faces, like, okay, you guys know I make like 100 different bajillion faces every single day, but this is what I'm getting. I'm seeing like a little itty bitty face just trying to like a little boy or a little girl just really trying to like push it down. And now it has to come out to healed. It has to absolutely be healed. And it's directly linked energetically. It's shooting up through the rest of the cards, okay? So that's that part. Self-analysis. Okay, now we have, yeah, cutting through the, okay. What else do we have for our lovely, gorgeous souls that are watching this daily reading? What else do we have for them? What other messages? Ooh, oh. Someone has the hots for you. You have the hots for somebody else. Oh, you want to see the cards? Oh, okay. We have the Knight of Wands with the Moon card, folks. The Knight of, I mean, look at what he's holding. I mean, that's extremely phallic. It's very sexual. It's absolutely amorous, to say the least. It's absolutely very randy is what they're giving me. Why would they give me that word? Is that a name? No, I think it's a word, randy. Rambunctious. Someone was described as a little boy or girl as rambunctious. Randy, rambunctious. You make this person feel rambunctious. You actually, here's the crying thing again. They want me to go back to the crying thing. Hold on. This person, I feel this is the other person's energy I'm connecting to. Ooh, it's really sexy. It's really sexy. Oh my God, hold on. It's really sexy, you guys. This person needs, okay, I'm going to say something. Don't judge it, because we don't judge anything except people who treat their children horribly. I'm kidding. We have someone that you're connecting to, or that you even want to connect to. This is a very strong sexual energy. And let me just tell you this, guys. This is someone who might need to cry during sex. The kind of look at this. This is a little bit orgasmic right now. And what this is another release of other fluids. So when the fluids get released, it's that big, right? It's this big, you know, like Niagara Falls, it's a big water shooting out. I mean, you know, cue the Hollywood reel of, you know, the geysers shooting out of the ground and all that stuff, okay? Yes, we understand that. However, with this Moon card, with this specific combination is actually, it's sort of not like an angry orgasm. It's a very passionate sexually, it's a sexual release. It's someone, you could have sexual experiences with this person where you cry, where they cry, and it's really coming back to the first card straight out the gate, where it's very cathartic, and it's part of this balance. It's part of this, not to say that's the only kind of sex you'll have, no, not at all. It's just one of the different flavors of sex, one of the different, and it won't be every single time. It may or may not be the first time, it, you know, but it's part of this, if this like external, like, you know, balancing of these two cups. You know, you have a cup, they have a cup, you have fluids, they have fluids, and it's just trying to get it like all, you know, balanced out. But what they're saying is that this is a much needed catharsis, because this person, what was that? What did I say? I said that Yeah, I'm seeing the faces again. They were made to like perform. They keep saying perform, perform. I'm not saying they were performers like at all. I'm just saying that they were made to like, you know, it could be in any if that resonates for you, you know how to take it, okay? So just go with that as how that resonates for you, my dears and my loves, okay? This is someone who was suppressed emotionally, like, or no. They're not saying suppressed, controlled. This is someone who had to have like real control over their emotions and very much controlled crying is what they just said. Controlled crying, what does that mean? I'll leave that with you. But sexually, this does need to happen. There is a release of some insanity in the sex and in the crying, in the sexual experience. There is a release, and they're saying insanity. They're giving me actual, because this is emotional chaos. That moon card is emotional chaos. It is sometimes insanity. It is sometimes a mental, emotional disturbance. So what they're saying here is that with the Knight of Wands, what this is delivering is this release of that energy. It's a release of this buildup, and that's why they must be. When you watch this video, if you're the other side that's not going to have this really powerful, you know, crying orgasm, then it's something that the cosmos wants you to be prepared for, so that when it happens, you don't react unfavorably, that you don't reject them, not even knowing that that's how they're going to take it, you know, just to be prepared, or just to be so what is, hold on, not forewarned, it's something else. It's just to be aware. They're telling me just to be aware. They just want you to be aware of all of this, because I mean, not everyone's psychic. Not everyone wants to be psychic. Not everyone wants to be with someone who's psychic. So what they will appreciate is that you can intuit this, that you know this from this daily reading, and that you will be that you will react the right way, that you won't make them feel weird about it, or that it won't be, you know. This person is also kind of inhibited because of, this does feel like a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be. And like I said, masculine energy can be male, female. It doesn't have to be in a man. But this does feel like someone who is afraid or fearful of like that reputation, like what's it like to have sex with this person type thing is what they're giving me. And they don't want anyone to say that about them. Like they don't want to have emotional sex because they don't want to be too comfortable and vulnerable and really release this type of energy per se. And so it's like they kind of kept it bottled up and kept it really, really, you know, like locked down and locked in. Yeah, that's what they're saying, locked down and locked in. Okay, let's go ahead and pull one more card. I stopped and started this, so I don't know how far in this reading we are. Sorry, guys. Okay. It's our last message that we would need to tell our viewers, our energy workers that are watching. Oh, I love this. Oh, I was actually thinking about the King of Cups. I'm like, oh, this feels really like the backstory to how the King of Cups got to be the King of Cups. But here we have his counterpart, the Queen of Cups, coming out with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is getting even better. Number one, we have the third queen. We have three queens from the whole deck present here. So feminine energy is extremely strong. We have three queens and the Nine of Pentacles, which is like gearing up to be the queen. She's like queen in the running. She's right about to be married. So you, this other person, it's like this is all teetering, you know, this all has to be accepted about each other before that commitment takes place. And what this feels like is that there is a commitment on the horizon. It would be an intuitive feeling on your part and on their part. So whoever's doing the asking, I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's this other person, but this is going to be an instinctual, primitive, emotional, intuitive decision on both of your parts. the person asking for their hand in marriage, for the hand in marriage, is going to do this because their intuition tells them, yes, this is the one for me. Yes, this is the one that's going to be my perfect counterpart, my perfect, you know, I can be who I really am with this person. I can do what I want in my life with this person. I can accomplish everything I want in my life with this person, so on and so forth. Okay? That's the intuition. She looks inside of that chalice and knows what's inside. That's the only queen that has something like that that's actually covered, and this is the only chalice in the entire deck that is actually covered. She knows what's inside already. She doesn't have to take a peek. She doesn't have to take a look. She already knows. Likewise, this person or you already know that this is the person for you. You already know that this is the one you want. You already know what's inside this relationship. I like the way that sounds. You already know what's inside this relationship. The relationship, the marriage, is like a chalice that's covered. You don't know yet. You don't know yet. But you know what won't get through. You know deception, and you know this is not deception. Does that make sense? So likewise, like on both sides, the person asking knows what deception looks like. They know what a player looks like, a gold digger looks like. You know what a player looks like, what a gold digger looks like. Likewise, you know what true, authentic love looks like. You know this, like this relationship with this person. You know what it'll look like. You have the imagination to see it happen. That's what you're doing here, actually. Gazing at that pentacle of everything it could buy, gazing at the falcon for all of the thoughts that you're going to think. It's very, very much manifesting that imagination, manifesting the most beautiful images of that relationship in the 3D reality. And these coin cards, these two and this one, all about manifesting. That's the great thing about Capricorn or earth signs and that earth equality, is that we can actually take that, and we all have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in our charts in the different houses, okay? We can take that imagination from above, these beautiful, you know, beautiful illusions, right? These beautiful, beautiful pictures in our mind's eye, and bring it down and make it concrete. This is concrete. This is a concrete offer. This is a ring. This is a key fob. It's the key to the house. It's the key to the castle. Okay? And so likewise, both of you are starting to see yourself with the other person, at the very least in the 5D, if not in real life, like in the 3D reality, right? You're imagining yourself a day in the life married to so-and-so, you know? And it's just really, I mean, it really does just, it lights up your face when you're just sitting alone, when you're just having a cup of coffee by yourself, and you catch yourself smiling like, what am I thinking about? Why am I thinking about that? You know, you and this other person, you're both at a place where you can cut through deception. You know that you're not being guarded. You just know that this person's not deceptive. You have the self-awareness to know that you're going to pick the right person. Ah, thank you. Thank you. That's what this is about. That's what this balance for yourself is. And this is about this trust and this opening up and being able to be exactly who you are with this person, and that you will meet with total acceptance and total love. Just love, you know? Okay, and then we have our very last little bit, the Queen of Cups with that Ace of Pentacles. This is the intuition of, okay, this is it. This is my person. This is it. This is like the end of the line for me. You know, this is my one. This is it. I know that this person is it. So I'm going to propose. I'm going to make contact. I'm going to ask them out again. I'm going to, you know, whatever it is, however it looks like on your side. But that's what this Ace of Pentacles is. It's the actual action that you take for it. So the person making the action is going to use their intuition and say, okay, I picked him. I picked this person. I picked him. I picked her. And I feel like you are both picking each other in the 5D. You both have already picked each other. You're already together in the 5D, in the 5th dimension. Maybe even other dimensions. There's many dimensions, okay? And on the other side, receiving this offer, receiving this transmission, receiving the communication, receiving the proposal, they're going to say yes, or you're going to say yes based on this intuition, because you also know what's inside the chalice. When you imagine your relationship with this person, you know what you'll find as well. I just wanted to take that moment and hold my excitement for you guys and give it to you in that video moment reading right there, okay? Okay. Okay. Thank you for sharing that with me too. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. That's that. Oh, how did I know to look at the bottom of the deck? Oh, I'm psychic, that's right. Okay, so the High Priestess, if you had any doubts, the High Priestess knows everything. She's been through every single realm of experience. She's been through heaven. She's been through hell. She's been through everything. And everything is written on that scroll that she keeps hidden in her cloak. You know, that only she can read, and she doesn't share it with everyone. She doesn't share what she knows with everyone. She's just her. She just has her secrets. Just like the Queen of Chalices doesn't just go opening her cup to any, you know, dude that walks by. No, not at all. Okay, this is a, oh, they're giving me secret. It's a secret. It's a secret proposal. It's a secret marriage. It's a secret relationship. It's secret. It's a secret. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Sometimes it comes in like that. Okay, guys? Okay, so I want the Divine Feather card. Oh, I want the Divine Feather cards for you guys before we sign off. See, I told you that the sun was gonna like set. Okay. Can we please get a Divine Feather card for our lovely divine couple that we're channeling for today? Please. I feel like there was other stuff I wanted to tell you guys, and I forgot. I didn't write it down. I'm trying to stay to the schedule. The Artigan.com/tarot has the calendar menu, and it's like chock full of wonderful readings, and I'm just getting them all up. I'm doing them, and I'm getting them all, you know, recorded and tuned in and uploaded, and you know, I'm just really, I mean, I'm a filmmaker, I'm a screenwriter, I'm totally committed to my movies. That's like #1. But this is just turning out to be incredibly great for the Artigan Club and like just the YouTube channel and everyone that I've been connecting with this entire time. It's just been a really great ride for me. So I'm really into it. It's a cool thing. So until my counterpart comes in and really starts to take a lot of my time. Or maybe not a lot of my time. I really don't know. I don't know. Okay. A Divine Feather card for... Ooh, you have a lot. You have 3. So just take, like I said, take what resonates. Oh, now I look like Scarface. Okay, so take what resonates and then just leave the rest behind, whatever one of these resonates with you, or take them all if they all resonate, okay? We have Meadowlark, Smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. Oh, that's this. That's this right here. Yes, inner discovery. Smile. See, smile. You have a lot to smile about, my dears. The Meadowlark. I've never seen that one pop out before. I very much like it though. Okay, and then we have Nuthatch. Stay grounded and welcome the new knowledge and perspective coming to you. Wow. Stay grounded and welcome the new knowledge and perspective coming to you. See, there's wonderful things on their way to you, and it's because it's matching your vibrational frequency. Okay, guys? Stay grounded and welcome. That's very much this one. See, you're able to move out of the singlehood into committedhood because you're so grounded, because you have your stuff together, because you're, like I said, they keep giving me prime, like prime to enter into partnership. You know, that's part of it, like just grounding yourself so that you know who you are, where you are, so that when you enter in a relationship that you don't lose yourself, so that it's not like you pull up your anchor and you're just like, ah, you know, that's not what partnership is. It's about, you know, how are they going to enjoy who you are if you don't know who you are, if you can't stay who you are when you're in a relationship? You know, you just got to be you. Wonderful you. Harry Connick Jr. Oh, and all of those guys, all those songs. Oh, sorry. Wonderful you. I wandered around, finally found somebody who will never be blue. Okay, last card. Bluebird, you are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. Bravo. Bravo, everyone. Well done, you. You are being gifted with, what does it say? You are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace, my dears. Blessings of happiness and peace. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous card, gorgeous energy, gorgeous work that you're doing on yourself, guys, okay? That's what this is. Blessings of happiness and peace. It's on its way to you. And see, you're already grounded. You're doing this self-analysis, and that never stops. Like the healing, the self, you know, watching yourself, the self-awareness, developing yourself, making yourself better, correcting little blind spots of yours, that never stops. It never stops. What this energy is telling us is that you're making really great headway, and that it's really energetically, holographically creating your outside reality because you're changing yourself inside, vibrationally inside. You're changing it. So that's why you attract it on the outside. Did I say that twice, but like a little bit backwards? Just go with me here, okay? Because when you, I don't even want to get into that tangent. It's a whole molecular structure about free radicals being, you know, when you ingest free radicals, it's actually, you know, it's eating away all of the light in your body, all of like the light photons and all the positive molecules in your body, so that you're actually depleted of yourself, and that they start attacking each other. It's like a whole thing. Anyway, okay, so but Bluebird is what you can look forward to. You are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. Oh, it feels so good. I can feel it for you guys. Oh. So just smile, guys. Just oh, we have one more thing to do. I'm gonna get you. Yep. Yeah, we are. Oh yeah. Happy. What day will it be tomorrow? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy birthday if it's your birthday today. So you just gotta smile. Smile. Just smile. Okay, everybody. Okay. What do we got? What do we got as far as advice? The Moonology deck, the Moonology Oracle. What do we have for our lovely, beautiful, gorgeous souls watching? Ooh. Ooh. You guys. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus energy. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. Prosperity lies ahead, and the end of a tough cycle approaches. I mean, that's beautiful work. That's beautiful energy. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy right there. The end of a tough cycle approaches. If you are going through something that's like, you know, nail biting and just like sad and tough and hard, the end of that is near. By the holidays is what they said again. Some of you are going to be together by the holidays. Oh my God. Send me a picture, please. And prosperity lies ahead. That's always good to see. And that pentacles. I mean, it could actually even be like while this all percolates, this whole divine union thing, you could actually be doing good with the pentacles as well. That shows up here too with your independence and your, you know, your own personality, your own authenticity, your own energy. You have to, you know, generate your own vibration to breathe life into the rest of the world. So that's how you attract that beautiful, perfect, wonderful counterpart that is their own separate self, that adds to your happiness, you add to their happiness, and it's all gravy. All right, everyone. So if you'd like your own personal forecast, your own personal reading, your own personal attention from yours truly, the recently self-outed psychic on YouTube, genius screenwriter, filmmaker, so on and so forth, go ahead and book me in the link below, theartigan.com/shop for a 10, 15, 30, or 60-minute reading. Otherwise, my dears, the monthlies are going up this week. The weeklies go up every week. And I will see you at the very least tomorrow for tomorrow's daily. Okay, everyone, take care now. Bye.